Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking at what other people don't get about who you are as a person. Sometimes it's hard to understand why other people may treat us a certain way or can't understand what we're going through or what we want or the decisions we're making, and this is going to tell you some of the things that other people do not understand about you as a person. So we have 3 piles, 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. Also, you can find my Amazon wish list and my PayPal link in the description box below if you want to donate to the channel. My Skype link is also down there so that you can message me on Skype and set something up if you want a personal reading, and all my prices are down there as well. I also have my esty link down there too now because I just made an esty shop. Some of the things from my channel are going to be being sold on there, and I hope you guys check it out and enjoy it, and let's get into this reading. So for pile 1, let's see, pile 1, what do other people not understand about you? I don't know why I just got like the key to life and death. You may think about death very differently than other people. You may see death as a cycle in life, something that's inevitable, something that's normal, something that's going to happen to everybody. You may not be afraid of death because you know that death is the key to life. Something along those lines. You also may have the keys to transformation. A lot of times you may understand how to transform your situation, how to transform in the midst of conflict, things like that, better than other people. We have this Idaho scratch lottery ticket thing. It says scratch and shout on it, and it's for the 30th anniversary. You may have walked away from something after you had been working on it for a very long time. Could have went cold on it. We have this cherry frosty since 1939 limeade. So you may also be somebody who really is very old-fashioned in a lot of different ways. I feel like you're somebody who's very new age in some ways, but in other ways you're very old-fashioned, and so people may have a hard time understanding some of those more old-fashioned qualities about you as well. You're somebody who's very strong, stable, confident, somebody who has been through a lot and who has become stronger because of it. Some people can't understand how you gain that strength from your hardships, because some people do not gain strength from hardships. Some people fall under the bus when they face hardships in their life, and some people gain that strength, and you're one of those people that gains that strength. So let's see, we have the vulture and we have the hyena. So you may do a lot of energy work. You may seclude yourself away from people. You may be an energy worker of some kind in this pile. You may be a light worker. You may, when you're around too many people or when you're around certain types of people, you may absorb a lot of their energy, and you might have to take time for cleansing, clearing, protecting yourself, shielding yourself, things like that. You may even act sometimes like the other people around you at points because of their energy. And when you're protecting, cleansing, shielding, all that kind of stuff, it can reduce that dramatically. So you may need to work on that for this pile as well. You can make humor out of any situation, and you just enjoy fun as well. I feel like you also could be somebody that has had to deal with a lot of bullies throughout your life. A lot of people making fun of you, a lot of people ganging up on you, things like that. And somehow I feel like you're able to move away from that without it affecting you so much. I realize this card a lot of times is about overly absorbing that energy. And if that is going on, that's something that you need to work on. But I feel like a lot of people in this pile, you don't let it get you down. You don't let it tear you down, even when those things are going on. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. You might be very aggressive and very forthright, very honest, very truthful when it comes to an argument with others. You're somebody who does not let other people tear you down. You are somebody who will stand up to bullies. You're somebody who says what you need to say. period. Sometimes you might do it a little bit impulsively. Sometimes you might just fly off the handle and rush in to do what's right because you feel like this is right. You could also be somebody who doesn't notice a lot of the opportunities or blessings that are around you because you might be focused a little bit too much on trying to make everyone happy. Remember that you can't always make everyone happy, and some people may not understand why you work so hard towards things that are not bringing you back a whole lot, or towards things that are just to make other people happy when you could be doing things to love yourself. You may be somebody who gets bored very easily as well. You may really enjoy a good debate too, and sometimes people find it very hard to understand why people enjoy a good debate because they think debating is fighting. There's a difference between debating and fighting, and I feel like you're somebody who knows that. And I feel like if somebody starts throwing names out at you in the middle of a debate, you're just going to walk away from it because that's not a debate anymore. And the only reason they're throwing those names out at you is because they can't come up with a proper argument for their side of it, and they're trying to win by defaming you. That's kind of how politics works anymore these days. Just about every political argument is, oh, this person did that and that and that, so vote for me. Instead of, oh, hey, I have accomplished this, this, and this. I am the person you should be choosing. Instead of that, they tear down their opponent to try to win themselves. And I feel like you deal with a lot of people who tear down their opponent to try to win themselves. People who are just out to win. People who are constantly causing drama or chaos or conflict. And I feel like you don't put up with it. You put them in their place, and you don't allow them to run over the top of you either. But I feel like you work really hard. You're very solid, very stable, very honest, very integrity filled. And some people really can't understand that either. They're just like, who's this person that's got all these ideas of what's right and what's wrong and actually follows a moral compass? Some people don't follow a moral compass worth shit. So anyway, that's about what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for you guys, what do people not understand about you? They don't understand your leadership capabilities, and they don't understand how you stand out, how you shine, how you're in the spotlight so much, how you are so able to deal with, and how you're able to deal with being in a leadership role, how you're able to withstand the spotlight with this calm, peaceful balance going on as well. I feel like you're very flexible, very adaptable, very go with the flow, and some people really don't understand that. They don't understand the risks you take, and also, if you do protect your energy, I don't feel like they understand quite what that is either. They also don't understand how you have faced so many roadblocks in your life and you are still able to keep going towards your goals and keep winning and keep achieving. I feel like there's going to be a lot of recognition and success coming your way if it hasn't came already, and people are trying to figure out why or how, and they just don't understand it. We have the fire ant and the beaver. Yeah, you've had to work in some very volatile situations, and some very